Brand new curls from Ellen Villa. We're going to review Scala in the color Pearl Rooted, plus 3 things that may help you determine if this wig is for you. Out of all of the new Ellen Villa styles this fall, I was most excited to get my hands on this one. You know why? It's this beautiful curl. I have a lot to say about this wig style. I purchased it from Wig Studio One. You can find it there too. If you drop below the video and expand the description box, I'll attach a direct product link. It'll be labeled Ellen Villa Scala. If you click on the link, it'll take you out to Wig Studio One where you can see all of the colors and the pricing. Remember, Ellen Villa is an automatic 30% off at checkout at Wig Studio One. If you have any questions, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com, and don't forget to visit us on our private Facebook group called the Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. All of those links are below. So you know me, guys. I have had to have this one since I knew it was arriving. I got it just a few days ago. I wore it to my dentist's office already. I wore it out for some errands. I can tell you right away, this is going to be a fast favorite of mine. But will it be for you? Let's find out. So let's check out the measurements first. So that first piece is about 7 inches around the face. Now I must say that it's curly and it's a very light texture, light density. It doesn't tend to crowd the face at all. Another reason for that is because it does have an extended lace front and left mono part. So if you part it right along that monofilament there, it just is trained to go out and around the face. Overall, we're looking at 9 to 10 inches. It appears that there might be a slight angle here, but pretty much the same length all the way around. And this wig feels like a cloud resting on your head. It's super comfortable. It's a really light texture. There's a fine fiber here. There's very low permatease. All this volume you see is coming from this curl. It's a light density and it fits me to perfection. So let's go over the 3 things that might help you determine if this wig is going to meet your needs. So right away, you see that this reminds us a lot of some of the textures that are coming out of belle tress. It's a shattered spiral. It's been taken down on the ends. It's very light and delicate all the way around. It really reminds me of the Kona style by belle tress. However, there's one big distinction, and that is the fit. You're used to belle tress fitting more average to large. It's very stretchy and very roomy, and sometimes if you have an average to petite average circumference, you can struggle to get a good adjustment on a belle tress. This one is made for that petite average circumference. Now I got it. I feel like it's perfectly average. I did have to cinch it in a tad to accommodate my petite average circumference, but there's absolutely no baggy cap anywhere. So it feels just right in every measurement, my ear to ear, my front to back, and my circumference. And another distinction that I really like to make here is that they do this nape right. So when you have a curly style like this, you do need some additional coverage at the nape. And what they've done is a little bit of an undercut nape here, and they made that nape to hug the nape and the neck. So when you look through to the style, you're not going to spy any biological hair. You're not going to spy any cap sticking out. It's just done so right. I was so impressed with these little details. And the third thing, and the third observance that I've made, who of you out there remembers years ago, probably 7 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, there was a style by Ellen Villa that I absolutely fell in love with. I know you did too because you told me. And that was WIKI, W-I-K-I. Does anyone remember WIKI? It had a wild curl pattern. It was about this length, but it was an open cap and it had a lot of permatease in it. This is the closest I've gotten from Ellen Villa to that WIKI style that I have found. The curl pattern is very similar to the WIKI of years ago, plus the upgraded cap features. So you get an extended lace front, left mono part, and limited permatease and a light density. This is definitely an upgrade. So if you do like that WIKI, I really think you're going to love this style. So let's take a look at this lace front. They have done this so right. So it does extend back into the ear tab. It's a nice fine knotting process there. And then you have an extended mono part that goes back to the hind crown. This also features some more hand-tied or partially hand-tied panels with some integrated wefting in the back. So you're not going to find the traditional track wefting that you would on a machine-made cap. So there's definitely some handmade elements here. And you definitely want to know that this is made from the heat-friendly fiber by Ellen Wille. So you can take a little bit of heat from your appliance to tweak this some. Now do be aware that if you do try to straighten this curl, it's almost impossible to get that back. There's so many lovely straight styles by Ellen Wille that I would never try to straighten this one. You're actually buying it for the curl because you love the curl. So let's talk about this pearl rooted. So I purchased this color before I realized what the description was going to be like. I really love the pearl blonde rooted by Ellen Wille, which was more of a beige or sandy and some honey and some platinum. So this pearl rooted is a little bit different. I find that this is more of an ash type blonde, so it's very cool. But then it is highlighted heavily with a toned platinum. So it's not a bright sort of light bulb effect platinum. It doesn't shine at all. And it has been toned down quite a bit. So that's going to cut down on the shine, but it's also going to make it even cooler, even more powdery in appearance than some of the other pearl blonde rooteds that you see from Ellen Wille. And then you have a slightly darker root there. This color reminds me so much of the Raquel Welch's Cool Tones collection, the Iced Latte Macchiato. Oh, it just is like ash on ash. And it's really toned and muted, so it's not real bright. So if you like cool blondes, this is definitely one you're going to want to check out. Inside look at the cap for Scala. There's that extended lace front. That lace front extends way back through the ear tab. It's nicely contoured. It's a nice wide parting there. And that goes seamlessly back into more or less an extended left monofilament side part. Then you have a little rose lace covering up some wefting there. And then a velvet ear tab. Integrated wefting throughout this cap. So you won't see any traditional weftings there. An extended felted nape with Velcro style adjusters. Now this wig does have some stretch to it, but I feel like it's best suited for average and petite average. Nice light density, some hand-tied features, low permatease, glasses fit like a dream. I knew they would. This is very secure between the ear and the ear tab on this style. So let's go about styling this. I just want to fluff it around, move it so you can get a really good look at the movement, at the density, and be inspired to just wear curls. They're very whimsical and fun. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you soon right here at TAZSWICCLOSET.